In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to build your fan base on your TikTok account in TimeBucks. So if you go to the Build Fan Base tab, you'll see there's a lot of information here on how to actually build your fans. So let's start with the first one. So the first one is classic follow and unfollow, which you may know this from the Instagram tab if you did the Instagram tab before, but it works way better on TikTok than it does on Instagram. So let's head over to TikTok. Now, once I'm inside TikTok here, what I'm going to do is go to the Home tab. And by default, it's showing my last video, but up the top here, it's got following and For You. So I'm just going to tick the For You button. Now, what it does is it recommends videos to me based on what they think I would like. Now, these videos have a lot of likes. As you can see, this one's got 46,000 likes. So what I'm going to do is click on the thumbnail of this user without clicking the plus button, and that brings us to their profile. Now, I can just click on followers, and inside the follower list, what I'm going to do is click the follow button on all of these followers except the ones with no profile picture, because the ones with no profile pictures are less likely to be active. They could be bots, they could be fake accounts, but if they don't have a profile picture, they're generally not as engaging and active. So I'm just going to skip those ones. So I'm going to click follow here. And it's important you wait about a second between each follow, because I'll show you what happens if I try. If I try and do it too fast, it says couldn't follow account. So 1 second between each one, skipping those ones there. Now I'm just going to keep doing this until I get some sort of error that comes up. Everyone's limits per hour and per day may be different according to how many fans you have. New accounts will have a lower limit than older accounts. So you may only be able to follow about 40 people. I think the hourly limit seems to be about 40 anyway, but I'm just going to keep going until I eventually hit some sort of limit. And what happens is for every 100 people I follow, about 30% of them are going to follow me back. So it's a very high follow back ratio compared to Instagram. And this is a great way to increase your following initially when you just get started. Okay, so I've followed about 40 people now. So if I just go back to my profile here, click on me, and all I need to do is just wait a little while, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and you'll start seeing, when you click on the inbox, you'll start seeing that people will start following you, and you'll get notifications appear here when someone follows you. So you can see all these people followed 51 minutes ago, 48 minutes ago. Not necessarily from follow unfollow, but you definitely will see people will follow you back within a few hours. So now I can see that someone has already just started to follow me, and you'll get a notification pop up like this in the inbox. Now, this grey box says friends, meaning we are friends because we both follow each other. So I'm following them and they're following me. But if I just click on this friends box, now I'm not following them anymore. So if I click on their profile, they are still following me, but I'm not following them. So that will bring my following count down, but my followers count will still remain high. We're not sure what the actual follow limit is. Some limits say you can only follow 10,000 people, which means once you get to 10,000 following, you won't be able to follow any more people until you start unfollowing again. So it's a good idea, as soon as someone follows you back, to instantly unfriend and unfollow. They won't get a notification saying that you unfollowed them, so you won't lose them as a follower, but it's going to keep your following count clear for when you go to do more follow actions. So the next thing we can do to increase our fans is to post interesting content. And on TikTok, it's very easy to get content in your own niche for you to be able to post. Let me show you how. So now that I'm back on TikTok, I'm going to go to Discover and I'm going to type viral, as that's the category of my page. I'm just going to hit enter there and search. So now here's a video here that's gone viral. It's got 2 million views. So I'm just going to tap on the video to pause it. And if you click on this arrow down here, there's a button called Save Video. And if you save the video, it's going to save it directly to your phone. And now I can just go back to my profile, click on me and click the plus button in the bottom middle. And now I can actually choose this video from my library on my phone, and I can just go next, next, and write a caption of this video. I can put my caption and I can put my hashtags. I'm not really going to, I don't really recommend that, but I'm just going to put any hashtags just to show you what I mean, and then click done. I'm not going to save to album, and I'm going to go post. Then it's going to re-upload and it's going to appear on your profile. The next few things we can do is using hashtags. You should always use 2 to 5 hashtags per post. It's better to use the hashtag closely related to your video instead of just a generic one that gets a lot of views. Using the bigger hashtags means there's more competition for them, so it's harder for your post to be seen. So it's recommended that you always add hashtags to videos. Liking and commenting. You should always like and comment people's videos. It's going to send another notification to their phone, and it's going to create more exposure to you. They might end up following you back, and that's going to increase your follow count as well. It's also good to use a good profile picture, something of high quality and related to your page, because that's the first thing people see when they get to your profile. A good profile picture is going to influence people to follow you even more. And the last one is engaging with fans. So as you start getting likes and comments on your videos, you should reply to as many comments as you can. This shows people that you are a real page and that you care about your fans. It's going to create more notifications, which then creates more exposure to your page, gives you more fans, and more fans equals more dollars. So that's it for this tutorial. Be sure to go through and read all of these bullet points here on how to build your fan base. And let's see how many fans you can get with a new TikTok tab on TimeBucks.